Hi there, I'm Ramona Williams, the Alexander Specialist here at Children's Museum Houston, and today I'm going to do an activity in celebration of National Bubble Wrap Day. Can you believe that is actually a day? And if you're like most people, bubble wrap actually is a great stress reliever, and they love doing it, love hearing the sound and the crackle and the pop. Did you know it was actually supposed to be wallpaper? But when that didn't work, what was found out is that it's perfect for shipping items, anything that could be fragile or potentially break. So today, what we're gonna do though, is we're gonna turn it into an opportunity for art. So here are the supplies you'll need for this activity. A piece of bubble wrap, paper that has a drawing on it. I drew a heart and pencil and then went over it with a Sharpie. You will need tape, Q-tips, different color paint. I chose pink and white, and then also a blue and a paintbrush. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you need to do is take your piece of paper that has your drawing and place the bubble wrap over it. Then we will take some tape and tape down our bubble wrap over our artwork. Now, the bubble wrap is actually, or the bubble side is underneath, and this is actually the smooth side. I'm going to take my Sharpie and draw or trace my drawing that is on the paper. And the cool thing about this activity, if you wanted to do multiple hearts as I chose, you can do anything. I've done one that has a flower on it. You don't have to draw your initial drawing over again because all you're doing is tracing. Okay, so I want to make sure that I can see it really well. That's why I'm going over it a few times. Then, I'm going to take it off and remove the tape. And now you can see the heart on the bubble wrap. And this is what I think is the fun part. I've decided to do pink inside of my heart and white on the outside or the perimeter. And all you do is take your Q-tip and go around each little bubble. I think this will be great to do in a group setting because as you're doing and working, you can have conversation or listening to some great music or even an audiobook. Now that I have done the inside of my heart, I'm going to do the outside in white. If you wanted to, you could just clean this Q-tip off really well and use that side or turn it over. I'm just going to use a fresh one. So now I'm going to do a quick border with the blue. And you don't have to do a border, but I thought it would be cute to kind of make it look like it was a picture frame. And I think it's worth noting as well to make sure you have something to cover your table if you're going to do this on the inside, especially when you start getting to the edges. You could potentially get some on furniture, and we don't want that to happen. And voila. The next thing that you do, and this is totally up to you, but I think it adds great dimension to it. So you will give this an opportunity to dry, depending on the type of paint that you use. It may take a little bit longer, a little less, but you know, let it dry, go outside, play for a while, come back inside, and you will flip this over and paint it the color that you have selected. So I have one that I've already done, and it's dry, so I'm going to flip it over. and take my last color paint, which I want to do blue, and I'm painting the back side. And what it does, it gives dimension to your painting, because you can see the blue in between all of the bubbles. And notice I'm using a big paintbrush too, because it helps to cover that area a lot quicker. Oh, and my final tip, it's really up to you. I could have painted the color, the backside of the heart a color, and then I could have painted the perimeter of the heart a different color to give it even more dimension. And once that's done, of course you would let it dry, but for the purpose of you seeing the difference, I'm going to turn it over. And you can see the blue behind it. Okay, thank you friends so much for joining me today for National Bubble Wrap Day. Go out, pop some bubbles, bubble wrap that is, and also turn it into fun art, like the one that we did today. So don't forget to join us on social media, and I cannot wait to see you here at Children's Museum. When you stop by, don't forget to come say hi. See you next time.